Your future is always ahead of you, but the secret is to never try and catch it. Just let it take you where it takes you and enjoy the journey. devoN Nickoles coming up next on the Chris Top program.
The Top, broadcasting worldwide on iHeartRadio and Spreaker.com.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here? My name is Dorcas Maximus, Commander of the Dorks of the North, General of the Dork Legions, loyal servant to the true Emperor, Dork Vader. And I will have my vengeance. Dorks of the world, unite! Portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recordings.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
I am the one and only Chris Top.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
Broadcasting live from my lavish studio apartment.
The VCR and the DVD, there was a night of black rock back in 1970. What didn't know about the World War Web was a whole different game being played back when I was a kid. Wanna get down in a cool way, picture yourself on a beautiful day. Big bell bottoms and groove long hair, just walking in style with a portable MP3 play. You can listen to the music on the Chris Top program. You can hear the music on the Chris Top program.
Only Chris Top.
Play the music on the Chris Top program. You can hear the talk in the Chris Top program.
Sunny Clarksville, Tennessee.
You can hear the talk in the Chris Top program.
This is the Chris Top program.
And I'm the one and only Chris Top, broadcasting live from our lavish home studio here in sunny Clarksville, Tennessee, with an ocean view. How in the heck are you doing, world?
Sup?
What were you going to say? What were you going to say? Boom. You went, what's up? Dude, this coffee is yummy.
It really is.
It really is.
I made it differently than I usually do.
Your coffee techniques have just become stellar.
I take a bow.
Yeah. What'd you do different?
I'm not telling because it's a secret recipe.
Why won't you tell me? Like, what if you are gone one day for something and then I need to make coffee and then I can't duplicate it?
All right, so the day, if I die, this is what you need to do.
And you're just telling me. I mean, you're not telling everybody
I'm not
the
telling
secret.
the whole universe.
No. There's only 3 people that listen to the show.
Okay.
So you're good.
So I took the coffee. Usually I put 2 packs of sugar and then I put the coffee stuff on the bottom.
Yeah.
Fill up the coffee.
The coffee stuff, like...
Coffee stuff, like
The creamer?
Crema.
Okay.
Yes, ha ha ha. But this time I poured the coffee in first and then the creamer and then the sugar and mixed it.
So you didn't really do anything different.
That was different.
It's just really good, though.
Yeah.
It's really, really good. I thought maybe you, poured it over your neck or something, and...
Ew.
I don't know.
Ew.
I don't know.
Like,
It's just...
ew. That's
So,
not salutary.
How ready are we for Christmas?
I'm so ready. I tell people that we have our stuff ready to go, and they're like we have our Christmas tree and we're decorating.
We've had our Christmas tree up for a week. It's
I
ridiculous.
still have one more thing to get for you.
Yeah?
And then we'll be...
It's the big mammoth Christmas tree in the living room.
It's not
It's
big and
huge.
mammoth.
It's like the biggest
Everybody's seen
Christmas
it on
tree
Facebook.
ever. Yeah, if you think it's kind of tall, it's not. It's on a table. It's kind of short.
I think you got the table in the picture, so
Yeah.
I think that they're onto you.
Yeah, they might be. But see, the plan is, though, we just got into the house, so we didn't have space for a big tree, and that's why we had the little one.
Mm-hmm.
So after Christmas, we're going to try to get a big tree on sale for next year.
A big air tree.
Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully
like
we'll get one that...
7 foot tall one.
We'll get one that turns and plays the Nutcracker and has little dancing fairies on it or something.
I just kind of want a regular tree. Like I like to decorate, put the lights on it.
Do you want to go cut one down next year? We'll go out into the wilderness, like in Christmas vacation, and
No, dude. No, I have a story for you.
Oh.
All right, so I saw this lady the other day, and she was talking about how she went on vacation or whatever, but she had a real Christmas tree, and she told somebody to water it, and she came back, and the lady was like, "Oh, I thought you were only supposed to water it one time when you had it up." So
it was all brown and a fire hazard?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm kind of scared to get a Christmas tree. What movie did we watch where it was The Office, where she put the Christmas or the evergreen air freshener in the Christmas tree and the artificial one, and it smelled like a real Christmas tree. So we could do something like that.
They have pine cones. They're like fake pine fake pine cones, and you put them on there, and they kind of smell like real pine cones.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we had to get because my grandma was allergic.
I bet we could get like a pine cone scented Yankee candle or something.
Oh, I bet
those are nice.
Yeah.
I like the house smells like coffee right now.
Yes.
Yeah. How about that chicken salad we made last night? It was pretty good, huh?
Damn.
Yeah. So if you want a chicken salad sandwich, come on over.
Yeah, come on over.
Yeah, but you got to bring something too.
We'll invite you to dinner.
Yeah, but you got to bring something too. You can't just come and eat our food.
Yeah, you got to
bring some
step up to the table.
Chocolate or something.
Always with the chocolate.
Rum cake. I love rum cake.
I've never had rum cake.
Oh man,
is it good?
I am a fan of rum cake.
You know that I hate rum. So.
Dude, this is different. It is so good. It is so good. I could go on about rum cake, but I'm not going to because we've got devoN Nickoles on the show. We got a lot of stuff to talk with her about. From her recording to The Wizard of Oz to animals.
Hey, we can talk about Wizard of Oz all day.
Animals. We got to talk about animals with her. She's a big-time animal lover. And I think she's a horse jumper. What do they call that? She don't jump horses. She uses them to jump. Yeah, because you know horses.
Yes.
Yeah, so she's an equestrian. Is that the proper way to say it?
Yes.
Okay. So I may let you just talk to her about horses.
Because you don't know anything about horses.
I don't know jack about horses.
You need to learn about horses, bro.
Well, I've got you.
Get with it.
And maybe devoN can teach me about horses.
There you go.
I don't know. We'll see. devoN Nickoles next on the Chris Top program.
When I think of Magnolia Emporium, I think of Randy. I mean, we could talk about how wonderful he is at what he does, but the one thing that sets this design firm apart from any other one is the simple fact that Randy's just a good guy. Honesty, integrity, and a big heart. Isn't that what you're really looking for? Give Randy a call. 704-248-6808. Magnolia Emporium. We want your space to reflect your success. The Chris Top program, working on being awesome worldwide.
I am a true dork. I will admit it.
Yes.
See,
I am.
We use that as a term of endearment. Do your I'm Batman impression. Good. Oh, that's like Catwoman. Where did that
I don't know. What is that? That's the closest I can get.
Dorks of the world, unite.
I have a picture, like a side-by-side picture of me next to a velociraptor, and
Wow.
we're making the exact same facial
That's impressive.
expression, so it's like twins. Come rap on one of my songs. It'd be a good time.
Just give me a little bit.
Yup, there goes gravity. Yup, there goes gravity. Choke.
Oh gosh. TheChrisTopProgram.com.
Yeah! You can either talk in the Chris Top program. Take it from the top.
We do not, nor will we ever take any of you for granted, because there's a million other things we could be doing, but guess what? You chose to listen to us. I said we could be doing, but I got it mixed up.
Darn
yeah,
tootin'.
and it makes us feel good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it makes me very, very happy.
Boom.
Yeah. So devoN, we have a cat. Her name's Abby.
Aw. What kind of cat?
She's a tabby cat.
All right, all right.
Yeah, we just realized that a few months ago. We were kind of Googling, and she's a tabby. And it's interesting because it was a coincidence that Abby rhymes with tabby.
It's true. That is true.
Yeah, so I think we did pretty good.
I wonder how many other people have named their tabby cats Abby, though.
I don't know. But we did it on accident because we didn't know. Because, see, when I first got Abby at the animal shelter, they told me that she was a short-haired domestic. They never said anything about being a tabby cat. So, but I liked the name Abby, so I named her that. So maybe I knew,
You
like,
secretly
somehow.
You're just smart enough. You just figured it out.
Yeah, that's probably, you're probably exactly, see, I knew I liked devoN. I knew.
She knows.
I knew I did.
She knows that.
Now, am I saying your name right, devoN or Devin?
Well, it is actually Devin, but I mean,
Okay.
if you want to say devoN, it's all right.
Well, I'll call you Devin because I wasn't sure.
It's fine.
I did, okay, now, you should have told me, didn't I? I probably called you devoN last night.
It's okay. I get it all the time. You should see the spellings I get in my name. Yeah.
Hey, girl, you are not alone. People call me Ollie.
Ollie.
That's true.
It's unique,
That's true.
I guess.
So, okay, now you were in The Wizard of Oz.
I was.
All right.
I was a munchkin.
You were a munchkin.
Oh, yay.
So what munchkin were you? Did you have a name, or was it like munchkin number 8?
I think I was like munchkin number 2, but yeah, it was just a couple of us. I had
What
the
song did you get to
flower
sing?
thing on my head.
Why weren't you Dorothy? You could have been Dorothy.
Well, I was only in 2nd grade.
Oh.
So, yeah, I fit the munchkin part easy, but my mom said it was a ton of kids that auditioned for it, and she said I just went and did it for fun. And I didn't know the song. I didn't know anything. I just wanted to do it.
Right.
So she said that I got up there, I sang the song everyone else sang, and I was one of the few people they picked. And I was like, well, I do like singing.
That's
so.
exciting.
That's fun.
That's it. Now, what song did you sing?
I think let's see, it was like, we're off to see the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
There was a couple other ones, but I know that was my favorite one. So
Now-
I got to dance around and all that fun stuff.
Now, would you rather see yourself on a stage somewhere singing, like by yourself, like as an artist, or would you rather see yourself, say, on Broadway in a musical, or are you picky at all?
Well, I lean 100% towards actually singing by myself, being able to do my own music. It's always fun to do those kind of plays and Broadway shows and those kind of things, but I definitely like to be able to add my twang to the songs and all that kind of stuff. So I will say I lean towards the artist aspect of
I was listening.
business.
It's funny you mentioned twang because I was listening. Now, I haven't had a chance to listen to Circus yet. So it'll be the first time I hear it, or all of it. I've listened to part of it, but not all of it.
Oh, well, I hope you love it.
I hope so, too. But Out of Control, it's funny you say twang because this song is leaning a lot toward pop, it seems like.
Yeah. I did notice that. When I recorded my first CD, I was 14. And my voice between 14 and now, I can definitely see how it's grown and it's changed. And same with my music. Back then, when I did my 10-song CD, it was definitely geared more towards kind of traditional country and that kind of sound. So I think just the influences with today and what's on the radio, and I am obsessed with Ed Sheeran now, and I think just the fact of how his song is and how his music and with just how everything on the radio has really changed. I think that's what kind of influenced my new EP. But yeah, it's definitely more country pop as opposed to country and traditional country.
Yeah, and I love it. I love it. I heard it and I thought, wow, this is a little different.
But it's cool.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I like to be different.
Yeah, and different is good. I mean, there's always a place for old school country and the twang and bluegrass and everything, but I like a nice variety.
Me too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, if
Like,
I want to
in my
hear the same
shows,
stuff all over again,
yeah.
I would just listen to the same artist all the time. Yeah.
Very true. Yeah, and like in my shows and stuff, I'll go from like, Carrie Underwood, her new songs, that kind of thing, and I'll also do like Patsy Cline, Crazy. So I like to try to add that different aspect of both. But yeah, my new EP is definitely more country pop, I will say.
I need to hear the rest of it. Where can I get it?
Okay, well, I just put up my website, so it's devoNickoles.com. And I have on there the track list and all that. I'm going to be releasing the EP, I think in the beginning of January.
Devon, you can't make me wait until January.
Well, I will
Why?
be
What the
releasing Out of
heck?
Control. I will say that. I'm going to be releasing that on my birthday.
Oh.
So that'll be December 12th.
Okay.
I think I've been working so hard on it, and I think that's a good birthday present.
Well, hey, between you
hear
and me,
everybody's-
you don't have to tell Craig or anybody else. You can send me, a few of the songs.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can definitely do that.
Yeah, and I won't play them or anything. I just want to hear because I'm impatient.
Yes.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I got all your information. I can hook you up.
Sweet.
She knows.
See, I did this with TJ in the last interview too. I talked him into it. So now we got Warren that's listening over on the in the Spreaker chat. I want to say hi to Warren. He says, "What's up, Chris?"
Dude,
Top?"
Hi, Warren.
Dude, I want wanted to do that. I saw that, and he said, "What's up?" And I wanted to just give
Well,
him a
you
shout
still
out.
can.
And I was waiting, and you took my opportunity
You still
from
can.
me.
Go ahead.
He said, "What's up, Kristoff?"
Yeah, okay, thank you. And then we've got Ruza listening, and Randy's listening. He's communicating with us via Twitter. So if you want to communicate with us, you can join the voices in the head of Chris Top by going to the ChrisTopProgram.com, and there's a live chat box there. You can ask questions, comment, just really kind of become part of the show.
Yeah.
But just don't give devoN a hard time, or Devin a hard time. See, I am having such a hard time with that.
We pronounce names correctly on this program.
I could just call you Miss Nickoles.
It's all right. It don't matter.
Miss Nickoles. Yeah.
That's a little formal, Mr. Top.
Yeah, it is. You don't have to call me Mr. Top, though.
All right, I'll call you Chris. I think
Okay.
we're on that level,
Okay,
right?
right. Well, you're mispronouncing
name-
it. It's
first
really,
name
it's
basis.
really Chris.
Okay,
I'm kidding.
you're
I'm
right.
kidding.
No.
I'm kidding. Okay, so all right. So it sounds like you have an animal shelter at home.
Pretty much.
4 horses, 2 roosters, 4 cats, a turtle, a dog.
You have a turtle.
Fish, a hermit. I'm not done. Look, a hermit crab, a duck, 2 pygmy goats.
Yep.
I mean, what is going on over there?
Where's the guinea pig?
Well, we can add we have a potbelly pig now, so we do add that in
Ooh.
there. This might sound a little odd, but I do have a rat.
Okay.
Do you have a guinea pig?
She laughs. She giggles. I have a rat.
Yeah, I rescued it. I didn't want it to get eaten, so I have a rat now too. Let's see. I think that's it. I might have another cat to add in there.
So you always have an audience
She's
when you
losing
sing.
track of her pets.
Pretty much. If I want to practice, like in my room, and I have my little speaker system set up, I usually have either a couple cats or the dog sitting there, just like either asleep, which I don't know if that's a good sign, or or a couple just wandering around. But yeah, all of my animals are rescues. They all have their own issues and.
Now you have such
stuff.
a big heart. I mean, I think to do stuff like that. Now, what do your parents think about that? Are they like, "Oh, great, another pet"? Or are they supportive?
Well, my mom's on my side with wanting to rescue everything in the whole world.
Yeah.
My dad's like, we don't need it, but then.
But then it ends up being in your house.
Yeah, but he gives in.
Yeah, pretty much. You just bring it home, and then he's like, okay.
Well, he loves his daughter, so he's like, okay, whatever you want.
Yeah,
to do.
he does.
So as far as your country music career, say you hit that pinnacle in your career and you're on stage with Taylor Swift and you're doing your thing. At that point in your life, how are you going to give back to the community? Because I mean, we've been talking about animals and stuff like that. Is that sort of where your heart's at?
Yeah, I 100%. I love animals, and I feel like they contribute so much to society. Some people might not think that, but, they're such part of a family, and they're really just there to give you love and everything. And I definitely, I've always said this, I'm going to, at least when I'm older, have as much animals as I can rescue.
Now, are you going to have kids one day too, or just animals?
Yeah, really, really, really far in the future.
Abby's not so loving all the time. She bites me a lot.
No,
I mean,
she's got her back turned to us right now.
yeah, she's dissing us.
Yeah.
Well, you know what that's about.
I feel hurt by
They
her.
all have their own personalities.
She does.
She does. She acts like a little kid. And then if we don't feed her like right when she wants to be fed, she's like me.
Oh yes, I have that 100. Yeah, the second I walk in the door, they all swarm me, and they're like meowing and barking at me, and they just always want to eat. Yeah, it's insane. I have
Sonia,
my one is on pills. It's
oh,
crazy.
so you got to keep up with all that. It's like having a bunch of kids.
Pretty much, I would say so.
Now, Sonia's in the chat. She says, "Hi, everyone. Good to finally catch you live." And then Bobby says, "Woo!" And he said, "Hi, Chris and devoN." But Allie's here. Devin, damn it. Allie's here too.
Why don't I get a hi?
I don't know. I don't know.
Do we have beef, bro? I'm just kidding. Personal beef.
But if you guys have any questions at all for Devin, just let us know. It's not devoN, okay? So if I catch you saying that, you're going to be in trouble. So if you have any
Chris.
questions or comments, and you're going to stick around because you're going to love. Now, I know you're going to love one of the songs, but I don't know about the other one because I haven't listened to the whole thing yet. But I bet it's going to be good. I have a feeling about it. I have a
It's my undercover good song, so.
Oh, gotcha.
Undercover.
Well, I normally listen to it, but I didn't get it till today, so I didn't get a chance, and I've been getting all the shows together and stuff, so I'm excited to hear it. I love new stuff, and I was so impressed with I just forgot the name, Out of Control. Now, did you write this song, or did you co-write it, or how did all that work out?
I co-wrote it with Craig Wilson, who's an incredible guy, and the other guy that song wrote on it was Ryan Sorstad. And it's a funny thing though, because we actually are both from Maryland, and we were in Nashville. Craig hooked us up because we were all friends, and and we were all talking about Maryland and everything, and it was so funny because it's definitely a small world. You realize that once you get even to Nashville, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I know where that place is. I know who that is, and it's crazy. But yes, we co-wrote it, and it actually, I don't even think it took an hour to write.
See, that's the thing. Like, a lot of these times when people are inspired and when they're talented like yourself, you guys can knock these songs out like in no time.
Oh, yeah, I wrote it in 2 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it would take me like, this one only took me 3 years to write.
Pretty much.
It was hard work.
But I admire people like you, and there's a place for people like me too, because you've got to have somebody to listen to it. Yeah, so and I'm excited not only to hear it again, but to share it with everybody. For
thank
sure.
You.
They're gonna like talk about it in the chat and on Twitter and stuff. Yes. I'm excited. So do you know what, Allie?
What?
This is Devon's first official radio interview.
Boom.
So how special does that make you feel?
That's balls. I feel like a balls right now.
Hey, go ahead and do your public service announcement before we play the song. That way, in case somebody wants to go out and do something
that
wrong.
They shouldn't do?
Right. Go ahead and do your public service announcement, and then we'll play the song.
All right. Don't be a fool.
Okay.
Don't go on the computer and steal and swipe music from her because.
But what's wrong with me getting it for free?
Everything.
Okay.
Because people work hard to produce stuff.
Okay.
And when you take it away from them, they don't get their money back. So how are they going to make new stuff? How are they going to get their merchandise out there, their word out there? They can't.
Right.
Because they're stealing.
Right.
So, here's what I have to say to all you foolish fools out there. If I catch you stealing music, I will hunt you down!
Wow. Abby left the room that time.
She did. She was offended.
She panicked, I think. Yeah, but skip your Starbucks and buy 5 songs.
One time, man. One time.
Just one time. That's all we're asking for.
That's all.
Okay, so this is called
Get all fired up.
Out of Control. devoN Nickoles, right here on the Chris Top program.
Like a free fall skydive, finally start to feel love, heart jumping out of my skin. You're like a 67 fastback, humming around a racetrack, crazy the speeds we're going. We ain't slowing down. Like every light is green in this town. We got this one night, headlights shining down an older road. It feels right, getting lost with you, see where this goes. Came out of nowhere, boy, I'm right here. You got me caught in your stare. Out of control. So out of control. Feel like I'm in that rope swing, nothing like the feeling, hoping that limb will break. Letting go so high, school so tight, that's the kind of risk I'll take. Might come crashing down. Might be fireworks lighting up this town. We got this one night, headlights shining down
can't help but like just, I don't know, I could feel it in my chest. I love the bass.
I'm all about it.
And who was on the guitar on that? Was it Craig?
No, his name was Jonathan.
Jonathan. What? It worked so well in that song.
I know. They just told him, make whatever you want up, and it just fit 100% perfectly. And I literally was jumping up and down.
Now, how old were you when you recorded that song?
That actually was this summer.
This summer. Okay, so you just sound so seasoned when I hear you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, so how long have you been singing now?
Well, my mom says I've been singing since I could talk. So I've always been doing it. At least being in the industry and that kind of thing. I had management when I was 11. So since I was 11 up until now, I've been constantly doing things and shows and recording and just always singing. I mean, I sing like every minute of the day.
Yeah. Now, how often do you make it to Nashville?
I try to make it as often as I can because I absolutely love it there. At least this year, I've been there, I think it was 3 or 4 times. So as much as I can get there with all of the array of animals that I have here to take care of and my job.
You just pack them up and bring them with you?
I wish.
Are you a vegetarian?
I'm not.
Okay.
I know that sounds awful with all the animals, but yeah, I do love some good steak.
Well, I mean, when you eat bacon, do you look at the potbelly pig and like, I'm sorry?
Yeah, I mean, my dad wanted to name him Bacon, but he already had the name Pig.
Right.
So.
Right. Now, are you planning on coming out to the CMA Fest next year?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Well, if you don't come see us, we're going to be really butthurt.
We're going to be butthurt.
Well, I must come see you then. I'll wear a pretty dress and everything.
Well, it's going to be fun because it's going to be like a 3 or 4 day event. Okay, we're going to be at BB King's.
Ooh.
And we're going to be doing live interviews. What is wrong with you? What are you doing?
I've never heard you say the word butthurt.
I think I got that from you. I said it resoundingly too, didn't I?
You were like,
we're going to be really butthurt if you don't come see us. Right, don't make us butthurt.
I'll try not to.
She's laughing now. She may not stop. I don't know. I apologize. But we're going to be at BB King's for 3 days, and we'll be doing live interviews with a lot of talented people. And then on the final day, we'll have like an awards ceremony. We'll eat and talk a lot, live performances and stuff like that. I'd love for you to be a part of it.
Well, thank you. I love to be there.
Well, you send me an email sometime in the next few days, and then I don't have all the details yet, but I'll put you on the list.
Okay.
You'll be
that
on,
sounds
and
like
we'll set you
plan to me.
We'll set you a T-shirt back too.
All right.
The Chris Top Program T-shirt. Now, I'm going to let Allie take over this part of the conversation because I don't know a whole lot about horses, and all I know is you're a horse jumper. Is that even a term? Is that a term, a horse jumper?
It can be.
It sounds like a TV show. I'm the horse jumper.
Most people say, equestrian.
Equestrian. Horse jumper's more fun to say.
Horse jumper.
Yeah.
That makes it sound like you don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so talk about equestrian stuff.
What do you do?
Okay, well, I will say I haven't been able to ride as often as I'd like, just with all my singing and everything. But I used to show a lot, and I really love English, which is, if somebody doesn't know, let's see, the saddles that don't have the little horn in the front.
Yeah, I like that. I prefer that saddle too. It makes you feel like more at one with your horse. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you have more control too.
You could just sing while you're riding the horse. That way you'll have time for everything.
I will say I have. I mean,
yeah.
But yeah, I love riding so much, and I used to do like dressage. Ooh, which where they have in the Olympics and stuff.
Whoa! What? Say that again.
You know how in the Olympics they have dressage? It's where the horse they move to the music. And
is that like acupuncture?
It's like dressage is like it used to be like a battle thing. Like they used to do that in battle, but now it's like a showy kind of thing.
Okay, it sounds like something you'd get at Bath, Bed and Beyond.
It's very complicated.
Right.
It's very complicated.
I used to do that a lot, and I actually am named after a big dressage show. It's one of the biggest ones there is. It's dressage at devoN, and it's in I think it's in Pennsylvania.
Nice.
And Yeah, my grandmother, she was really big into horse showing, and I think that's probably where I got it. My mom got it, and that was actually her last horse show before she died. She died of breast cancer, so yeah, I never got the chance to actually meet her, but with that, I got to, I got my name, because, and I think that gives me that love of horses and animals as well. But yeah, with horse showing and everything, I won a bunch of ribbons and stuff. And
oh, that's cool.
That is so cool.
Do you have pictures and stuff? I want to see the ribbons.
All right, I'll have to send them to you.
Okay.
Oh, I got a question about horses.
Yes.
Another question.
Okay.
You're like, stop talking about horses. Do you like horse racing?
Yes.
Were you really excited about Triple Crown this year?
Oh my God, yes.
I freaked out and cried because Bob
Show's
Baffert...
over for me now. I'm not going to get another word in.
No, you're not. Bob Baffert is my absolute favorite trainer, and since I was little, I was hoping for a Triple Crown, and I thought it wasn't going to happen. But then when Bob Baffert came up with the American Pharaoh, I was like, this could actually happen. It was Triple Crown, and it was my favorite horse trainer. I'm still freaking out about it.
I know. I was like screaming at the television.
Me too. I was like, Bob Baffert, Bob Baffert, ah! I freaked out.
So your life's complete now.
My life is complete.
Okay.
I felt like I lived history. Wasn't it amazing? It was like, there was like chills up and down my spine. I was like, this is history.
It is history.
Uh-huh.
I mean, when else is... I mean, it might happen again in our lifetime, but...
I don't know.
Very unlikely.
I didn't think it would. I thought we were just going to sit there and watch them win 2 races and then not the third one. But not only did he win, he won by a landslide.
I know. There's something about that horse. It's just...
Welcome to Sports Talk on the Chris Knott program.
Right.
Now, I've got a few comments in the chat. Sonia says, it's a great song. I really like it.
Thank you.
Everybody bounce to the beat like a boss.
Everybody bounce to the beat like a boss.
This should be on the radio. This is coming from Bobby. The song is amazing. I love it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It sounds like something you'd hear on the radio. Me and Sonia want to hear more. So we've got Circus coming up. Now, what inspired Circus? Was that all the animals you have or what?
The title makes it seem like that. But actually, that song was written more so, we were talking about like everything that I've been through so far in my career. And just since I was, 11 and so on, I feel like I'm old and I've done all these things and everything. But it's about everything that I've been through and kind of realizing, the people that will say things but not, hold up to their word, and those disappointments that you get, or those people that kind of, tell you like, no, this isn't good enough or anything like that, but you keep kind of pushing forward. So that's what Circus is kind of written about, everything that I've kind of felt, but keep going. And
yeah, and when it comes down to it, your word is really all you have. I mean, and when you mess that up, it's done. Yep. People don't trust you anymore or believe in you anymore. And there's so much power, I think, in vocabulary. And I talk about this on the show all the time.
Well, of course there is. You're a podcaster. Of course you're going to see that.
But I mean, it's like the word awesome. People throw it around all the time. It's like, well, these greasy French fries are awesome. No, they're not.
Greasy?
They're greasy French fries.
Greasy?
You can't call those awesome. Awesome is like a thunderstorm or the birth of a child, or maybe a horse race could be awesome. But I don't feel like
that Triple Crown race was pretty awesome.
I'd say.
Yeah, I don't feel like anybody, and this is debatable, I don't feel like anybody in history has ever been awesome. But I think a lot of people, great people, have committed awesome acts. And that's kind of what we base the show on. The WABA stands for working on being awesome. And yeah, so this is a good song, I think, for us to play. I'm excited.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Now, before we play the song, I do have a question for you.
Okay.
Okay, so take a deep breath.
All right.
Okay, you ready? Are you sure? Are you ready?
Yeah, okay, I got my deep breath.
Oh, Tegan says hi.
Hi.
And she threw you some hearts.
Aw, I'm throwing them back.
Okay. Now, if you could have any superhero power, Devon, what would it be?
All right. It would be teleportation.
Ooh.
Because that would be so much easier to, one, get to work, get to the store, get to, like, Nashville, just literally anything. I think teleportation would be...
Yeah, you could have just teleported over here and been in the studio.
I know, exactly.
So that would be cool.
I wasn't graced with that power, I guess.
Yeah, well, maybe. I mean, you're still young, so maybe sometime they'll do that. But see, I would pick that over flying because a lot of people pick flying.
Yes, a lot of people.
Yeah, but I'm thinking, okay, if you fly, it may not be like Superman. It may be like running. You might be out of breath like after 100 yards. And then
you still got to like go that way.
Yeah, and what do you do with your luggage?
You may knock into buildings and other things.
Yeah. I mean, you could spend the day in Paris and not have to worry about luggage if you teleport over there.
Right, that's right.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's done.
Like
it's just done.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. Oh, got to be back for lunch. Oh, okay, I'm back in Paris now. Yeah. It'd be great. That's a good choice, I think. Okay, so we're going to play Circus. Now, Cirque, did you write Circus, or did you mention that, or did I miss it?
It was another co-write.
Okay, another co-write.
Yep.
Now, is there anything coming up on the album that you wrote solely by yourself, or are they all co-writes?
There is one. It's called Perfume.
Mm-hmm.
And that one's more just about that kind of that boy that you shouldn't talk to.
Uh-oh.
And you know it's a bad idea, but you just keep going back. But then by the end of the song, she, realizes like, I'm better than this. So
that's some great advice. You're a good role model, I think.
Oh, I try.
Yeah, because if I said something like that, people would be like, "Okay, Kristoff, shut up. You don't rule my life." So it's good that somebody like you has a voice like that and saying positive things.
Yeah.
Now, is this coming from like something like a personal part of your life, or is this something that you just sort of noticed?
That, as far as relationships and that kind of thing, I've only had one boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm currently still dating him, so it's mostly what I see.
Is he a good guy? Do I need to talk to him for you, or
do I need to whip his butt?
Yeah.
I mean, if you'd like. My dad probably has it handled.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, we'll let him handle that situation.
I mean, it's really just from what I've seen from my friends, and they always come to me for advice, and I'm like, you're asking me, the one who's like never really had a boyfriend or anything. But yeah, I see all the things they go through, and how even my friends that are guys, that how they're treated by a girl. It's insane how some people treat each other. I don't understand it.
Yeah. Now, and that song's going to be released sometime in January?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I might get to hear it before then, right?
Maybe.
Okay. So maybe.
No, I'll send it to you.
All right. This is Circus, devoN Nickoles on the Kristoff program.
But I feel on top of the world. I'm walking away from the same old game that you play. I'm not a little girl. You can wave that prize in front of my eyes, but I know all the tricks of the trade. I've seen it all into the big top, and the circus just isn't the same. When the lights go down and it's time to leave town, there's still one small voice I can hear. Take a leap off the trapeze. You're the only natural need. Let the clowns and all the makeup disappear. We don't need no circus here. Promises I've heard. The train pulled away, I'll be okay. Didn't kill me, but it hurt. You taught me a lot, now I know I'm not gonna fall for it all again. Guess we all hit bumps in the road, but you found another way to go. When the lights go down and it's time town, there's still one small voice I can hear.
you sound like you really live that song. It was less country. It was more country than the other one, but it was also a lot adult contemporary, and you sound so much older than you are.
Mm-hmm. I get that a lot.
Yeah, that was great.
Well,
that was great. I'm not sure which one I like the most.
You can love both of them.
I guess so.
I think my favorite one was the first one.
But you just liked it because of the bass.
I did. I'm all about that bass.
All about that bass.
They were both good in different ways, for sure. And I would definitely put them on my playlist, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah. See, I'm just impatient, and I want to hear more. And I think that people in the chat want to hear more too, because Bobby said, what did he say? Let's hear Perfume, and I told him I wished I could. He said January can't come soon enough. But I think you're getting some great input from the dorks of the world. And Tegan said super pretty voice.
Aww.
So there you go. I think people are loving you. And
I feel special.
JP says devoN is or Devon. Damn it,
Chris.
Devon is Devon-tastic. So
I like that.
So maybe you could hashtag that. You never know.
Yeah, I like that. Thank you.
Now, okay, so if you had an opportunity to sit down with anybody living, dead, doesn't matter, but you've only got 5 minutes to have a cup of coffee with them, who would it be?
Well, it's hard to narrow it down. I will say that.
It's difficult.
But yeah, there's so many people that I'd love to meet. But I will have to say Taylor Swift.
Oh.
Yeah, just because I just want to learn all of her secrets, and she's such a good businesswoman, and the whole she built such an incredible tour, and just the way she produces her music and how she reaches her fans. I just would love to capture all of that.
Sure, and and people give her a hard time sometimes, but I mean, you're right. She is a great businesswoman, or maybe she is, maybe she isn't. But the key is, I think, surrounding yourself by the right people. Yep. And she's super talented, and she went from country to pop, which I don't have a problem with, because now she's got a gigantic fan base on both sides, and she's doing what she loves.
And that's really ultimately, I mean, as long as I'm able to make music and hopefully, people listen to it and love it, I'll be happy. So, I mean, it'd be nice to sit with her and just, even just take a picture with her or something too.
Yeah, just chill. maybe open for her sometime.
I wouldn't mind that if she asked.
That'd be okay?
Yeah. I'll clear my schedule.
We're almost out of time, but I want to ask you if people. I know it's depressing, isn't it?
I know.
It is. But see, you are in the circle now. So anytime that you want to be back on the show, or if there's something exciting coming up, you just let me know. We'll make it happen.
Oh, really? Oh, that sounds great.
I got you, sister. I got you. Sister. Now, Sonia says, I don't know how you're going to take this, but she says you have a lot more talent than Taylor Swift.
Oh.
Ooh.
And I'm glad she likes my music.
And definitely she's going to be bigger. Devon is going to be the next Taylor Swift one day. So, I don't know. So Taylor might be opening for you one day. You just never know.
I feel like that would be very far in the future, but...
if somebody wants to stalk you a little bit, read more about you, hear your music, where do they go?
Well, there's a couple things they could do. They could go to my new website I just finished making by myself. It's devoNickoles.com, so DevoNnickoles.com. And on there it has all my social media, which Facebook is Devon Nickoles, Twitter's Devon Nickoles. The only thing that's a little bit different is Instagram. It's DevonStar1212, but even if you type in Devon Nickoles, it comes right up.
Okay, but they can find all the links to all your stuff on your website?
Yep.
Sweet. And now we're Twitter buddies for life, right?
Yeah.
All right, we better be.
Yeah.
All right, because I'm
talking about
right.
Forever.
I want to watch. I want to watch you progress. Now, when you make it to that point, and you're up there, and your name's in lights, and you're singing at LP Field and the Grand Ole Opry and places like that, you have to be back on the show at that time as well.
Well, of course, you're my
Sweet.
first radio interview. I can never forget you.
Sweet. I'm excited. I'm so excited. But we have high expectations for you. We think you're going to do great. And the bottom line, though, is as far as whatever your definition is, for success is, I think you probably wake up happy most days. You love your animals. You love the things that you do. You sing probably every day. And I mean, you've already made it, right?
I would say so.
Yeah.
I would say.
I think that's a great message, I think, for people.
Indeed.
Yeah. All right. So I guess did we talk? Oh, and you've got a performance coming up this Friday?
Yep, this Friday.
On Black Friday.
Oh. I know.
Ooh. Oh, can I come over for Thanksgiving?
If you'd like. I mean, there'll be a lot of animals in your face. But...
Okay, as long as there's an animal on my plate.
Yeah, we do have the turkey.
Yes.
We got it last night, so.
Good. I'm excited then. I'll be there for turkey.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, sweet. Now, so what's going on Friday?
Friday, it's in Dover, PA, and it's their big Santa Claus, coming to town kind of thing. So they're going to be lighting their tree, and Santa's going to come. So it's a good family-friendly event, and definitely for the kids. So I'll be singing some Christmas songs and dancing around. And,
hey, get somebody to... Are you going to put it on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to see it.
Bounce.
Okay.
All right. JP says, I'd die if Devon comes to Canada on a Canadian tour. I would go see her in an instant. So, so you're going to sell at least one ticket in Canada.
All right.
If you decide to go.
I'll give him the ticket.
Okay. Well, I appreciate everybody for listening. Now, next on the show, we've got, who is next? We've got Sasha Lee.
All right.
That's coming up next. She's from Canada, I think. I may be wrong, but I think she's from Canada. Yeah. So she's coming up in about 11 minutes. Do you want to take us out?
Heck yeah, I want to take
All right, go ahead.
Thank you for listening to the Chris Top program. And I failed.
Yeah, it's okay. You can start over. There's do-overs.
All right. Thank you for listening to the Chris Top program. And until we broadcast again, please remember this. Life is good, and we're gone.
Maybe dark things might be looking grim. I guess it's time for an acronym.
2, 3, 4.
W will be